Hey everybody, welcome to Monday. Thank you all for being here. And if you are on the replay, welcome. And listen through. I'm not sure what star sign I'm starting with today after the general message. So just get to a point, and then they're all in order, and you'll be able to find yours. All right, let me light up a little bit of sage here before we get started. Let's see who is on here. I'll scroll it up. All right. So if you're here live, say hi. Hello, Aileen. Nice to see you. All right, I'll just light up my sage and then we'll get going. So I'm going to, as always, just pull a few cards and bring in messages for this week. And then I'm going to pull a card for each of the signs and bring a message for each of the signs. It's been really fun each week, and I hope you are enjoying it as well. I am getting a lot of great feedback, so feel free to share the video around, whether it's live or whether you're on the replay. Feel free to share it around so that other people who may not know about my page here can also get the benefits of the messages. All right, beautiful. I think I need somewhere on the back of my head today. All right, let's put this down here and leave it burning. Okay, let's get started. Who else is here? Hey, Tracy. Perfect. All right, I'm using the Prisma Visions Tarot today, my favorite one that I'm using. So for many of you who've been following me for the last few years or more, I was using the Gilded Tarot was my go-to, and I could really, it was really speaking to me, and I used that. I went through 3 of those decks because they got so worn out, and that was my go-to. But now, since I've got these are my go-to, and it's interesting. I look at the Gilded Tarot now, and I'm not getting as many messages coming through. So, that's just a little lesson or a teaching, I guess, in really trusting your intuitive prompts. And just because something's working today doesn't mean that you won't upgrade that tomorrow. Okay. Who else is here? Hey, Tony. Hi, Deirdre. Nice to see you. All right, let's see what messages we've got for this week. They're all just falling out. The 4th of January to the 10th of January. Just flying out. Did you see that? All right. Let's see. I've got one out. Give us another 3, please, Spirit. There's one more. And one more. No, that's the one. Nope, one more. There it is. All right. Interesting. So we have got the 8 of Wands. We've got the 3 of Chalices. And we've got the Hermit. Really interesting. So the 8 of Wands is about good news coming in fast. Could be with career, passion, something you love doing, something that lights your fire, your work, your business. Really good news coming in fast, and could be the news that you've been waiting for this week. But it could also be some opportunities coming in this week, just out of the blue, right? That you haven't even had on your mind, but all of a sudden there they are, and they're helping to move you closer to what it is you're manifesting. So there could just be some out of the blue news this week. There could also be, with the 8 of Wands, because it is about your fire and your passion, there could be, the coming together of some ideas that you've had of late, or even, over the past while, I say a couple of years, which for some people may seem extraordinary, but often an idea starts and then it keeps brewing and growing and percolating, and it's like a long gestation period. So that could be happening for some of you as well. Maybe the birthing of an idea that's been there for quite some time. So that's exciting. We've got the Three of Chalices, which is about success, celebration. It's about like-minded people. It's also about collaboration. So perhaps one of these ideas or some of this news that's coming in is about business collaborations, a different work environment where there's more like-minded people, perhaps some new friendships coming in because of this, whatever it is that's coming in for you. Hey Chantel, hi Lauren. So all in all, this feels really good. It kind of feels like a week of good surprises. And then we've got the Hermit card thrown in on top of that, which is really, really fascinating because the Hermit card is about really kind of going inwards. So perhaps if one of these opportunities that comes in, or the people that are coming in for you this week, perhaps you need to take a little bit of time and go inwards and just really feel into whether it's in alignment with you, because not every opportunity and not every offer and not every collaboration is in alignment with your higher good. It may feel so at the time because on a practical level or a logical level, you're like, oh, I've got this goal and yes, this has come along to help me. But you need to go in here to really feel if it's in alignment with you, because from what we've learned in 2020, if it's not in alignment, it won't feel good. And you want to move forward this year with things that feel good, coming from here, not from here. Come from here first, it feels good, great. Then you use the mind to figure out the next steps. So for me, this is really saying some beautiful news coming in this week, but you may just need to take some time before you say yes to anything, before you agree to anything, before you sign any contracts, of course. So go within. I get the feeling that most of you will be getting the green light on things moving forward, but check here first and make sure it sits well with you. Make sure it sits well. Sometimes we have FOMO, which is the fear of missing out. And so when new opportunities come, we're just like, oh, I'm going to miss out if I don't take it. But that's not the case. If it doesn't feel like it's the next step, if there's any fear, if there's any thoughts of, oh, I have to give up something, it's not the right thing. If it just feels like your next natural step, go for it. Okay? And you know what, I think that's another thing perhaps that, many people learnt in 2020 as well, that FOMO just takes you in the wrong path most of the time, because you're coming from a fear of missing out of something rather than really saying, no, this is what I want, and this is how I want to feel when that thing comes. So sometimes even if it looks like it's in the same box that you put it in for the outcome, if the feeling isn't there, it's not the right thing. So perhaps a few decisions this week, but for those of you who are waiting on news, it's definitely coming this week. Perhaps some new collaborations, which is nice. Some celebrating, right? Why not? It's nearly Christmas again, right? All right, what else am I going to pull with this? I'm going to pull a Sacred Rebels card for this one. Let's see what else is going on. And then I'm going to pull Sacred Rebel card for signs as well. Hello, Anurada, how are you? How are you? All right, I hope I said that right. Anurada. All right, what else do we have for our messages for this week? The word wants to be written. Look at that. Okay, so if you are getting ideas this week, if you are getting ideas that are coming in, write them down. Write them down. Every time I'm on here with you guys, I see that there's like a gecko shows himself to me, and that's always for me is about abundance and good luck. So, although this one seems to be here all the time, I might have to name him and call him my pet gecko for the office. Anyway, let's get back to it. Distractions. The word wants to be written. Firstly, journal. If you're getting a lot of ideas, journal. Secondly, if you have some inspired ideas that will help other people, write them, create them, get those messages out there. You might want to write a book, might be in the process of that. The other thing that I'm just hearing here, because of all those butterflies there, they're really just saying to me transformation. For some of you, perhaps when these ideas and these collaborations come in, you may not, which is why you perhaps are going to need some inner reflection. You may not believe that you deserve these things that are coming. You may not believe you deserve them. And so when they show up, you go, oh no, I don't deserve that. Oh, celebrate? No, nothing to celebrate here. Right? So this is about the transformation that's taken place within you. Could have been since yesterday, could have been since last year, it could be over the last 10 years. And if any of these fears come up, please journal it, please write it down. And say to yourself, yeah, you know what? I have transformed myself, or this part of my life, or this way of thinking, or this old belief. I have transformed that, and I feel now that I can accept these things and receive them because I'm good enough. So that might just come up for some of you. But transformative week, make sure you write it down. I think there's going to be some things that you'll want to remember. All right? Fantastic. All right, I'm actually going to leave those up here for reference. Got my beautiful Laboradart today helping me. Isn't that a beautiful one? All right. Let's have a look here. Who was on first? Aileen. What star sign are you, Aileen? And we will start with that one this week. Seeing you were on first. Let me know what star sign you are. Hey, Sue. I should remember by now, really, because I know that you mention it every now and again, but I have so much other stuff going through my head, I just don't remember. So, Aileen, if you're still here, let me know what star sign you are, and that is the one that we will start with today. All right, the cards want to come out. Hey, Ali, how are you? Oh, you're a Capricorn. Perfect. Let's start there. All right. Thanks, Aileen. All right. What have we got for my Cap friends this week? What do we need to know for Capricorn? All right. Against the grain. Isn't that interesting? This is an interesting card, and I don't feel that I need to take the meaning out of the book. I'm just getting two messages here for you, Capricorns. Firstly, do your own thing. What's another word for that? Paint your own picture, craft your own life, go against the rules. Don't follow the rules. Follow your own impulses and your own passion this week, and it might go against the grain of some other people, but it's okay. So, you know, if this is about an opportunities coming this week, there may be some people that are acting out of fear and try to, you know, say to you, don't take it or don't do it or it's not right or blah, blah, blah. If it feels right for you, do it. The other thing I'm seeing here is the scars on her body, which is actually the ripples from the water, but for me, I'm hearing scars. And there's some old wounds or scars that perhaps will get a little bit triggered this week which will allow you to clear them. Might just be one or two, especially coming up, with, where's my other card? There it is. With these opportunities that are coming up this week. Perhaps that will be, why you need to get into hermit mode so you can really just let it go and know that you've transformed many of those old beliefs and those old fears, and you can really move forward now. So, this is about painting the sky in your own colours, Capricorn. Yeah. I know there's another saying for it, which is why I'm kind of pausing here. There's another word for it, and I just can't think of it right now. Let me have a look. I think that this deck has actually got the wording that I'm looking for. Just a second. I can't move on until I find it. Sorry. That's not it. That's not it. No. Not in another deck I've got. Oh, it is in another deck I've got. Sorry. Anyway, look, it's just really about you, you creating, you living your own dream. That's what it's about, really. It's about you painting your own colours, you creating your own thing. Go against the grain if you have to, and it will all be okay. We've got a lot of doves here. Go towards the peace. Go towards peace in here, Capricorn. Go towards what feels peaceful. Okay. That was a big one to start off with. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're a Christmas Day baby. Oh, well, happy birthday for Christmas. Happy birthday. Hey, Michaela. All right, who is next? Aquarius. What have we got for Aquarius? Spirals of manifestation. I love this for you, Aquarius. This goes right into the message for this week. It's definitely some layers of manifestation that are going to be showing up for you this week in the form of new opportunities, news coming in, and you might find that things, well, I'm being told one thing in particular is actually going to start lining up. So whatever it is you've been manifesting, some of the layers will be noticeable this week, right? It's like it's all lining up. And 8 and 1 is 9, which is completion. And I feel that whatever completion you have gone through from last year has now shifted that energy for you, shifted it aside, so that you now can have new beginnings. And that includes this one thing in particular that you've been wanting to manifest. But it's definitely, for some of you it could be more, but definitely one, and some news of that's going to come in this week, and maybe there'll be some celebrating. All right, Pisces. What have we got for Pisces? Pisces. Every journey starts with a single step. Another beautiful transformation here, Pisces. Really nice. Beautiful waves of energy here. So Pisces, this is really for me saying that you're very in these higher heart, third eye chakra, crown chakra, soul star chakra this week. I feel you're very watery and intuitive this week, and it's a new journey for you of transformation and really of trust and of following once again that inner calling. So this is really going to be important for you this week as well. When new opportunities and friendships present themselves, you may need to go within to ask yourself, what feels right here, what feels in alignment. Don't do what you've always done because it may not be in alignment. So Pisces, I'm loving this for you, and lots of butterflies are about to trying to escape out of that bag. You know, the other thing about this, this came up all over the weekend as well, with any cards that came up with this luggage. It's like it's the last old piece of baggage that's been blasted now with light and opening wide open so it can transform. So this might be the week for that, with this opportunity that comes up, Pisces. It might just blast open something within you that transforms that last little bit of fear or old belief, and allows you to really take that first step on a new journey. First step on a new journey. Beautiful. All right, Aries. Aries. I feel a sneeze coming on, so I'll just excuse me in advance. And for those of you who follow me on Trish Rock TV or Trish Rock Inspired podcast, I just popped up a new episode there today for series 3. And it's quite funny if you watch the video because I swallowed a bug halfway through. And I'm like, oh, will I cut that out? And I'm like, yeah, I'll just leave it. I wasn't even going to mention it actually. And I thought, oh, someone's probably seen it go in my mouth. So if you want a bit of a laugh, go over and watch that. It's at Trish Rock TV on Facebook. And it's also on podcast, wherever you listen to your podcast. It's available for you to listen to. Lots of beautiful, inspiring guests coming on this year, as always. All right, what have we got for Aries? Doesn't want to come out. It's a stubborn one. So this will be a message, Aries, that you've been ignoring, is what I'm being told here. This is really interesting. 2 of them came out for you, Aries. We've got big, bold vision and visions of life beyond death. Interesting. I'm going to look this one up in the book, but this one here is a big, bold vision. You know, Aries, I kind of feel this is such a stubborn message that came out for you. I feel that you've had this big, bold vision for a little while. Perhaps it's a new one that you've decided to take on this year. And, you know, maybe you're not trusting all of the things that are lining up for you to carry that big, bold vision to fruition. It's time for trust. You see she's got a bee at the top of her head here. Whenever I see bees, I think of impossible, because scientifically a bee cannot fly. The body's too big for its wings, and yet it still does. So for me, the impossible is possible, and that's the message here with your big, bold vision. You see there's a beetle here on your throat as well. So go forward with absolute confidence. Now I just want to read what this other one is. Visions of life beyond death, 44. Sacred vision. Actually, I'm going to hold both of these up, Aries, because they're both important. Sacred vision is awakening within you. You are becoming blessed with the ability to truly see. To see what is real rather than what appears to be. This is true insight. I'm not going to read all of it out, just whatever. If you have been wondering about your life path, or whether you should take action on a project, or you need inspiration to really move you out of a slump you have fallen into, then this oracle brings you a message of hope. You will receive your vision, big bold vision here. You will be graced with a way out of the stagnancy. You will be able to see things differently and more accurately. Confusion will pass and you will have clear insight. Oh my goodness, I love this for you. I'm getting goosebumps, Aries, and I feel this will probably bring you goosebumps as well. So that, in conjunction with all of this beautiful news coming in fast this week, whatever it is you're manifesting is showing up just like that. So go for it. Go for it. Hop out of any stagnancy. Go inwardly, obviously, to see if it resonates with you. But I think this card is yours here as well. The word wants to be written. This is a big, bold vision here for you that is now lining up. So whatever comes in for you this week, they could just be the next keys, the next steps, the next inspired idea. Write it all down and go forward. This will get you out of your stagnancy if you've been in one, and you really will move forward with something big, bold, exciting vision this week. Wow, it's exciting. All right, Taurus. What have we got for Taurus? Beautiful, powerful messages this week. All right, Taurus. What do we need to know for you? Taurus. Once again, this one's taking its time. Slow and steady wins the race, Taurus. Collaborative dreaming. Now, this is beautiful. This is all about collaboration here. All about collaboration here. You know what I'm really picking up with this one, Taurus, is that you are actually going to have people coming in that will collaborate with you this week on either success or celebrating something or creating something. If you're in business, it could be new business partners. You could just be out networking or meeting new like-minded people, but there's definitely some collaborations going on here, and, you know, lots of inspired ideas coming forward for you this week. So you make sure you write them down as well. Yeah. Sometimes we need to write down all of the inspired ideas that come because we can't deal with all of them at once. And when you write them all down and they're out of your head, then you can really put them together in a way that it works. So I think that's the case here for you. This is about new beginnings here for you too. We've got 2 and 8, which is 10, which is a 1, which is new beginnings. And I'm also hearing pioneering something new, Taurus. So if you've had an idea that's really close to your heart here and you haven't been able to move forward with it, or you feel like it's been something that, you know, the right people haven't come along to help you or to help this become a reality, I feel something will start happening for you this week. There'll be some news or some new people coming. So you can start to really create this with like-minded people. Nice. I'm loving all of these readings today. All right, Gemini. What have we got for Gemini? Oh, there it is. That flew out. Every journey starts with a single step. This is for you as well, Gemini. Okay, I'm just really feeling here that just flew out so fast that I feel whatever news is coming through for you this week, Gemini, is going to be super fast. It's going to show up. It's going to go, whoa, there it is. The exact idea I need to create this collaboration. You won't even need to go inwards. You won't even need to go inwards. You will just know. It's just going to, something fantastic is going to happen. I'm sensing it might be like if you're a teacher or in business for yourself, it may be some program that you're writing so you can teach it. So once again, we've got the words need to be written. So it could be something that you're creating to inspire or teach others. It could be an inspired idea to advance or to top off something that you're already working on. And for you as well, Gemini, it could just be the exact people that show up with the idea, with the inspiration and ideas that you're calling for to move forward. So powerful week for you. It's going to happen really fast for you. You'll be celebrating. All right. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What have we got for Cancer this week? Oh, I just need more water. All right. What have we got for you? There it is. Inspiration. I love that. Once again, lots of bees here. Isn't that interesting? And it's number 3. This is definitely... Don't you just love how all of the monthly ones match in with the general? I just have these... I'm still amazed with how all this works, to be honest. But it amazes me every time. I'm like, wow, they're all matching with that. So Cancer, this is definitely some ideas coming for you this week. And either collaborations to help you move to bring those ideas to life, or it's definitely going to take you the next step forward. 3 is about collaboration. So I kind of feel there's going to be news coming in or people contacting you in some way that want to collaborate with you in some way on some inspired idea. I just feel it's either something that you already have been working on, or it will just take it to a new level. You will need to go into your heart space and be sure it resonates with you. Don't get caught up in the excitement of it. I mean, you need to be excited about it, but don't get caught up in the excitement of it and say yes to something that is not truly on purpose for you. Okay? So go within, but you won't need to be there for long. You'll know it. You'll just know, you'll feel it. So really beautiful. Well, I'm excited too because I'm a Cancer. So yay, bring it on. And whatever it is, it is absolutely possible to create this. And perhaps this is what, the ideas are coming in and the people are coming in to show you that it's possible to create this inspiration. Yay. All right, who's next? Leo. What have we got for Leo? Hey, Wilson, I did Capricorn first. So when I'm finished, you'll be able to watch the replay. And I did Capricorn first. Great message. Oh, Chantel, you're a Cancerian like me. Yay. Hey, Annette. Happy New Year to you too, Annette. Yay, beautiful. What are we up to? Leo. Leo. Alright, some of these are quite stubborn. So, when cards are stubborn and they don't really want to come out, for me it's another message saying that, this has been simmering below the surface and it's time to take action on it. So Leo, we've got beyond the mind, the heartbeats. This is once again getting into your heart, and whatever comes along for you this week, whatever news or inspired ideas come along for you this week, you are going to have to hop out of your head and really tune into your heart here. And with this card here, I'm just seeing it is a number 6, which is spiritual for me. But 6 is also about a temporary opportunity. So there is an opportunity coming for you this week, Leo, but don't overthink it. Go within and feel it. Does it feel good? Does it feel like it's the natural next step for you? And try to separate that from any fear that's coming up. Try to separate that. Because the fear isn't a true feeling of alignment. The fear will be coming from your mind. So try to separate that out and ask yourself, does this feel like the next natural step? Go with your heart and I think for you there's been a little break, or it's been a little while since you've really been able to celebrate with people, and I know that you love doing that. You're very social, so you know, perhaps a social event is going to bring about some inspiration or an idea that you're going to really have to ask yourself in your heart, is this it? Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Absolutely. There's a lot of feathers in this card too, Leo, so just look out for those signs this week. Look out for signs from your spirit and your guides, just to know that you're on the right path. Okay. All right, Virgo. What have we got for Virgo? There it is. Virgo, we've got the Fool card for you. I love it. So the Fool card in the normal tarot is the first card in the Fool's journey. It's the first card in the Major Arcana, and it's the first steps to a new journey. In this one, it's about taking your power back is the message I'm getting from this. Don't let anybody else pull your strings. You're not a puppet. You're not a puppet that somebody else can control. So Virgo, if that is happening to you, or you're feeling that, then it's time to break free of that. And you will perhaps, have some news coming in fast this week that will bring you some choices where you can choose freedom, or choose to be under, I say under control, but it's more under somebody else's rules. It's a little bit different to control. And the other message I have here is that you can't control everything either. And so it's time to just kind of allow those emotions to be okay with that. It's about some freedom here for you. So it'd be an interesting week for you. But 4 is about new boundaries here, and it will be whatever it is you're moving forward with, whatever inspired idea or collaboration or whatever else that comes along for you this week, or that you're already in, that you want to shift a little bit. Just remember that nobody wants to be a puppet, least alone you, right? Not least alone, least of all you. You don't want to be a puppet, and you don't want to really be controlling other people's fire and passion either. So I just want to, there's something in the book that you need to hear on this one, so let's let me have a look what it is. If I can't find the words, I usually get a message to say go to the book. So there's something here for you, Virgo. There it is. This oracle heralds a time, now or imminent, when you will feel inspired, alive, and passionate for what you can offer to the world. It says to you, don't try to be appropriate, don't try to be socially acceptable, and worry about what others may think about what you are doing. Just be. If you want to wear a mad hat while doing so, fine. This is about really standing up and being you, being the individual that you are, Virgo. So it could be an interesting week for you. Oh, hey, Deidre. Oh, it looks okay from my end, so hopefully it's okay from your end. I'm sorry if it's, yeah. It's interesting, isn't it, when I go through the Facebook Live, it doesn't tend to be as good as Zoom or on my camera, so if it's a little bit sketchy, sorry, but it kind of looks okay from my end. Let me just have a look on my phone, see what it looks like. know there was a video I did last week that when I went to no, look, it's looking fine on my phone too. Maybe it's just your internet. Okay. Oh, it's breaking up all the time. Oh, sorry, DJ. Hopefully you can still hear what I'm saying. All right, Libra. Oh, how wonderful. Thanks, Sue. All right, Libra. What have we got for Libra? Libra. Too many? No, well, we're going to go with 2. This is really interesting, Libra. Now, this came out for, who did this come out for? I can't even remember now. It was Aries. But look, you've got 1 in reverse now. Like, seriously, you guys see me shuffle, and these 2 just flew out, and now 1's in reverse. So, Libra, I'm going to read them as is for you. Big, bold vision, and I just need to be reminded what the other one was, and I think the other one was something that perhaps you already are aware of, which is why it's in reverse. Sacred vision is awakening within you. You've already got sacred visions been awakening within you for the last little while, actually, Libra. And you can truly see. Yeah. So, what else do we need to know here? Okay, so I feel there's perhaps a little bit of resistance here for you, Libra. So with your big, bold vision, and perhaps this will be the week that the ideas or the people with the ideas for this big, bold vision come into alignment with you. But I feel with this one in reverse, there's a little bit of resistance. So I'm just going to read this last little bit here. This oracle comes with the additional message that your ability to perceive is expanding into truth. Your ability to be inspired and see the light in all things is unfolding. It must be nourished in your heart with loving acceptance because you are going to help others through your vision, your art, and how you choose to be in the world. I feel there's a little bit of resistance there, Libra. So I feel there's some resistance there. So if you're feeling that while your inspiration for this big bold vision is happening, try to turn that around. Try to let go of any fears and really let go of that resistance, whatever that may mean for you. It could just be an old fear coming up for you. And what else do I need to know here? Yeah, this is about going within. So whatever fear is coming up, holding you in resistance, just go within and just ask, what do I need to do to, where are we again? What do I need to do to truly expand into my truth and to see the light in all things unfolding, and to really have loving acceptance in my heart for how I choose to be in the world. I think there's some resistance, and there'll be a fear on that from someone, an old belief perhaps of not being good enough. So that'll be a really go within moment for you this week. And, so you can really flip that around and take charge of your big, bold vision. Interesting stuff, Spirit. All right, Scorpio. What have we got for... Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Deirdre. Look, it might just be the internet, or it might be a storm happening somewhere. Who knows? It just goes a little bit mad sometimes, doesn't it? Some things are just unexplainable, and probably if you watch the replay, it'll just all be fixed up. Who am I up to? Scorpio. Alright, what do we need to hear for Scorpio? Seeing the true you. Isn't it interesting, guys? I think for all of us this week, whatever's coming in, whatever news, inspiration, collaborations, people, they're going to trigger us into really following our heart and letting go of those last little bits of fear that come up when we get triggered. And the same thing goes for you here, Scorpio, seeing the true you. You've got a beautiful 11 here, which is the number of manifestation. It's also the master number of service. And so, you know, I feel for you there's something coming here that is really of you being of service in some way. It's a really beautiful idea. I feel for you it's been brewing for a little while, and all the parts are going to come together this week for you, the people, the news, the opportunities, the information, the books, the message, right? I feel that's all going to be coming in quite fast for you this week. And, you know, you reflecting here, when you go inwards, you reflecting here will be a case of, once again, going into your emotions and asking yourself, does it feel like the next natural step? And I believe it will for you. And you'll be able to really see who you are and the beauty of how you serve in this life, and the beauty of how you show up. And a little bit of reflection there, I think. Yeah. Perhaps a little bit of healing this week here for you as well. So whatever's coming in, if it's triggering you, it will also trigger a healing process for you, which could clear in a minute, could clear in an hour, could be a day. It's entirely up to you and where your journey is. But it doesn't have to be a long time. It could just be an instant. I'm triggered. Oh, don't need that anymore. I'm moving on. Yeah. It could be something you've been working on for a little while. Okay, Sagittarius. What have we got for you? Lucky last today. I think Saggies were first last week. All right. Sagittarius. What do we need to know? We need to know. There it is. Dream a beautiful dream, Saggies. That's a beautiful way to also end our readings today, isn't it? Dream a beautiful dream. And all of the components will come. All of the components will start flowing in for you this week. So what is your dream? What is your dream, Sagittarius? Right, what's your dream for you, for your life, for this coming year, for your business, for your relationship? Whatever it is that is your most prominent dream right now, in whatever area that is, those components are going to start coming in this week. I'm getting very itchy on my head here. I'm just wondering for you whether you're going to have a little bit of a crown opening here this week too, which is all of these ideas coming. And you're a fire sign, and this is really going to be lighting you up whatever comes along here. So that's getting quite quite irritating. So maybe do some meditation or some type of spiritual practice to open up your crown chakra, to really allow those ideas to flood in. And perhaps you're the reason I needed my labradorite today. If you've got a labradorite, grab one of those. It will really help you with your crown chakra and allowing those ideas in at the top here of your skull. It looks like the back of someone's head, right? So build a beautiful dream. Once again, we've got a number 1 here for you, which is about new beginnings. So, You know, perhaps this is a revamp of a dream that hasn't quite got there yet, or maybe it's new inspiration that comes in this week, and all of a sudden you are on purpose and clear about that purpose. So I love that for you. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, everybody, for coming along, and I hope that resonated with you for each of your signs, and a beautiful message this week of inspired ideas, collaborations, and beautiful news coming in this week. Of some of it, most of it will be unexpected, so that's always fun. So just wake up every morning curious about life. Wake up curious about life. Oh, Sue, putting the house up for sale. Yes, awesome, awesome. It's a good week for it. It's a good week for it. All right, guys. Well, thank you. And if you've been on the replay, thank you, and have a great week. Bye.